wish I knew that you fart a lot. If you need some kind of gas to design a nuclear weapon, there are some people I know. Prime Minister of mess.
Unfortunately, what am I?
Promise me that you maintain your form after I say it.
Okay.
Okay, I need mosquito intestine.
We're back. How you guys doing?
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
You're right, babes.
Do you know, sometimes I wish we had like an audience in this room and we could just, no, not for the applause. No, and we could just like interact with them and find out how they're doing and like
maybe in a
doing.
short time we just have one chair there, another chair here.
Just people just.
Yeah, then we shoot with a wider. Now we're on 50 mm. Maybe by then we'll shoot with maybe like 40 or 30. I'll just adjust it to make sure it works. I think that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
you know.
I think that would be really good. Like have.
But I don't know if there's anyone that want to give their time. If you know you stay in the UK and you can give your time, drop a comment. We'll try and reach out to you if something that we could do.
I think that would be really cool.
Yeah,
like have other people engage, like chime in, have like a more cool. Well, this is going to be a somewhat, I'm just going to set the timer, short episode, but fun. So we're going to be talking about.
Wait. Go on.
Why did you make that sound?
Go.
Okay, what was I saying?
This is going to be a short episode.
Okay, short episode. On this episode, we're going to be exploring things we wish we knew before marriage. And there's no limit to what the area.
What are you doing? Are you DJing?
I'm trying to think of the word. But like, there's no limit to what you can say. So it's 10 things, 5 from you, 5 from me. I haven't thought of this at all. So I feel like there will be a lot of pauses in between that I have to chop off at some point. But we'll go back and forth. So you say one, I say another one, and then we'll just, Your silence is scaring me. What do you want to say? Do you want to go first?
I'm just wondering, what is it that I wish I knew before getting married?
I think we can keep it.
Have you mentioned the topic?
Yeah, I just did. You were deep in thoughts.
Yeah.
I think we can keep it like as broad as possible. Some can be a bit light, some can be a bit.
I hope this will not just. Please, whatever you hear from me, don't use this to judge how, intellectual I am.
Why would you say that? You are very intellectual.
Yeah, really. I
am. Duh.
Aww.
Babe, they underrate yourself beside me. I don't like it. Nah, for real. In fact, I'm even annoyed. What's that?
On my behalf.
Okay, okay. Serious face.
All right.
Are you ready? 1.
I wish I knew that you fart a lot.
I just knew it. I knew that long silence. I knew that you were about to say something.
But if I knew, there's nothing I would do anyway. Maybe I'll just prepare myself. I'll come into this marriage with a lot of air freshener.
Hazmat suits.
or nose mask. So that the moment you drop it like this.
You just
air freshener.
No, but that kind of mess. There's some mess, some farts, some flatulence that will pierce through the nose mask, and the air freshener will not even do anything.
No,
but the mess will follow you around.
The air freshener will be a lot. Don't worry, they'll work.
But messing is a sign of good living now.
I know, but I wish I knew. Because some days you want to kill me, man. Some days you just want to kill me with this gas.
Anyone hearing him now would think I'm the only one who farts.
Yo, if anyone, I don't know if I should say this. See, if you need some kind of gas to design a nuclear weapon, there are some people I know. They will help you.
What if some people?
See, don't worry, just buzz me.
I'm crying.
If she drop one, yeah, that's it. You're going. Your turn.
Do you know? I'll take this. I'll take it on the chin or on the chest or whatever the phrase is,
Yeah.
because you're also really bad when it comes to
No,
messy.
don't let us do this. We're talking about you. You are the baddest.
Okay,
The king,
I
the
bet.
emperor, the prime minister of mess.
Unfortunately, what I'm about. Unfortunately, what I'm about to say
Yeah.
does not match up to what you just said.
You
Gosh,
can't
I'm
mash up.
seeing stars. I wish I knew how indecisive you were when it comes to food choices.
Oh, that's one.
My
I think I,
husband
I think I think
cannot
you
make up his mind. Like, no, see, it's not even about making up his mind. He cannot even decide.
I don't know what I'll eat tomorrow.
Babe, what we eat? No comments. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know.
Do anything. Sometimes I'll even give him options. I'll say, we have this, we have this, we
I
have
say,
this.
do
Which one
you?
do you want? Say, do you?
Yes.
Do you? So it's now, I'll not have to start calculating. And trust me, anyone who cooks will know that in as much as I love cooking, sometimes it can be a chore. Like, and sometimes all I just need is someone to say, I want this. And I just go into the kitchen and make it. I don't like to think too much. I don't like to start thinking, do we want this? In a way, it helps that you don't know what you
Yeah.
want, because it means that days when I don't feel up to it rather, I can just come up with what is convenient for me. Because you will not mind. You will
Yeah.
quickly eat
Yeah,
it.
I'll still eat it.
So yeah, I wish I knew
This thing
that.
you are saying,
Yeah.
it is a blessing to a lot of people out there. They wish they had maybe like partners that you just tell them go and do you. If you're in the kitchen, go and do you.
But also, yeah, I agree, and I think it is for me.
Some
But
people,
sometimes I like a challenge. Sometimes, like, say, oh, this is what I want, and because I enjoy cooking, I actually do enjoy
yeah,
cooking.
I know.
Just like gets tiring sometimes, but I do enjoy cooking, and I like it when you can say, I want this, and I'll be like, I'll surprise you. Do you get what I mean?
Okay,
But
okay,
which one is okay?
okay,
Okay, so that
okay.
you now start giving me, killing.
The food you make tomorrow,
It's going to be what?
ah,
What do you want? Elephant? Can you pass elephant and lion?
I think those are the only meats that,
What do you want? Alligator?
okay, I need mosquito intestine.
Okay, no. Next.
The roundabout.
Oh my god. Next.
Okay,
What's your
next.
second one?
Okay, so this one here, I need you to please promise me that you will not, um, promise me that you will maintain your form after I say it.
Okay.
Okay. I wish that I knew that you were the one I was going to get married to 5 years or 6 years, in fact 10 years before we got married, so that I would have done it earlier. Because you are so
Cut the
wonderful.
cameras. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Cut what?
Cut the cameras.
I'm not cutting anything.
Oh.
Yeah. I wish, you know, if you're in my shoes, you wish that you got married maybe like 5 years, when we were 5 years old. Yeah. I wish we got married like when we were kids. Life would have been a lot
Kids.
easier. Yeah.
5 years
Like
old.
both of us were
Kids.
kids, you know, because you just make my life easy.
Oh.
You know, if you meet the right partner for you, you would want to start. You would wish you started the journey earlier. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I don't say too much on that, and I think that that's inspiring me for my next point,
Okay.
which is, I wish I did not give up on thinking that I wasn't ever going to find someone like you. Because I, I from a very young age, I had the idea of a perfect partner, which I think I can say that you are. But
Thank
the
God.
people I
You are
met,
perfect too.
perfect, we're perfect for each other. But the people I met, they might be watching. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
Um,
everyone has one person or the other
yeah,
that they were in a relationship with at one point or the other,
exactly. So
and
not trying
the
to like
current partner will be the
downgrade
best for
them.
them.
Exactly. So I'm not trying
Yeah,
to like downgrade them or anything, but we were not perfect for
downgrade
each other.
them.
I should downgrade them.
Downgrade.
Okay. They not make. Oh,
Uh-huh.
make.
Did not make it. Me too. I had people now. Did not make it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think because of the experiences I had with, a couple of guys, no,
Mm-hmm.
not a handful, I didn't date many people.
Yeah.
Because of those experiences, I just kind of thought that I think this is how men are.
Mm.
I don't think I'll get the fairy tale. I
Like all
think I'll
men
just
has
have to.
come.
No, I never had the idea of all men has come.
Okay.
I was never team all men has come.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that perfect marriage or perfect partner was a fairy tale.
Mm.
And that's why sometimes I pinch myself. I'm like, wow,
Is it true?
we're doing this. No, I know it's true. I know it's real.
Sometimes you want to
100%.
pour water on my head when I'm sleeping to know if I'm real or I'm a paper mache.
Ah, God. But yeah, so yeah, I wish I didn't give up because if I didn't, what am I saying? If I didn't, maybe I would have recognized sooner
Yeah.
that we were
Because we've known each other for
compatible
quite some years
for a very long time.
before we
Hmm.
eventually,
Yeah, and we didn't even. It never occurred to me
Yeah,
until.
for those that thought maybe we were dating all those time, because we have mutual friends
Yeah,
that thought,
everybody thought we were dating,
we have
but
mutual
we
friends
weren't.
that thought, all this time, these guys were just whining us.
Mm-hmm.
They knew all this time. Nah, we
Mm-hmm.
weren't dating up until 2020.
Yeah, pandemic.
Yeah.
Well, our love was a pandemic love, not
Pan-
pandemic love.
pandemonium.
Catastrophe.
who,
No.
who from you?
Where do you
Where
from?
are you from? Yeah,
Oh,
so,
okay, let's move on.
yeah.
Let's move on. Number 3. What's yours?
So that'll be me. Wow.
Yeah.
Um, I, I wish that before we got married or before
Yeah,
yeah
before we got married.
I wish that before we got married um I was able to teach you um how to discern people that are good and people that aren't good for you, because like I used to say, I never met anyone that has a pure heart like you.
Unfortunately, camera went
I'm
off.
so
Unfortunately.
so
Okay, carry on.
so I was able to let you
Help me.
teach
Maybe
you
help
or
me
help you
see
discern
the sun. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
not everyone has the same um, intentions just like you. Your intentions are really pure, and you know you walk into every room or into every relationship with your heart open, thinking everyone is just the same and they have good intentions, only to find out later that you know
The SHIT.
I was trying not to say that, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Um, Mine. I wish.
Sorry, my steez.
Oh, your steez.
Yeah,
Spoiling your steez.
yeah,
I
steez.
wish I understood earlier, like before even getting into relationships at all, let alone like us getting married. I wish I understood earlier that the statement everyone is imperfect also applies to me as a person.
Okay.
The reason I say that is because, before you and I got married, obviously we had a working relationship.
Yeah.
So I placed you on a very high pedestal, and none of that was emotional. It was just like huge respect, and I still really, if I respect you more now than I did then.
Thank you.
But when we started dating to be married, it was a bit of like a wake up call to like I think it was a bit difficult for me to associate or dissociate.
Distinguish.
Yeah, like remove that mentality
Oh,
of this is someone that I saw as like boss, like big boss.
was that your boss?
No, no, you're my boss. But you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because of the kind of respect that I
Uh huh.
accorded to you, then,
Yeah.
it was difficult for me to reconcile that with, okay, this person is now, I'm not in a relationship with this person
Yeah.
because I saw you as a perfect person. And I also, in a way, did not really think I could do much wrong as well. So it was like two imperfect people coming together, being vulnerable with each other. I'd never been that vulnerable with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't understand how to handle my emotions sometimes. And I also did not understand how to come to terms with the fact that you're also not perfect. So it was
Yeah.
just like someone who I saw as perfect. All of a sudden, they're opening up to me and I'm seeing their soft side. And
Yeah.
I'm like, can I handle this? I can't. So I wish I had that, I don't know how to say, maybe like that emotional intelligence to know that, you know, people are not perfect. And yeah, I just have to give them grace because I struggled with that for a bit, like the
Mm-hmm.
very like the earliest days of our relationship. Before I eventually was like, okay, yeah, we're two imperfect people.
Yeah. In as much as it sounds easy to come up with or to just think there are things you wish you knew before
It's not
marriage,
easy.
it's not so easy because I mean,
We keep learning always as well. Yeah,
yeah, I'm listening to myself just to find out that, um,
keeps.
yeah, just to find out that there aren't so much that I wish I knew before marriage. Maybe because we're still kind of fresh. Maybe if they ask us the same questions in another 10 years,
Yeah, we might have
we'll
more
have
to
more.
say because we're still exploring each other and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay. Number
but
4. Oh, sorry. You want to add
no,
anything
no,
else
no,
to
no,
that?
no, number
Okay,
4.
number 4. Do you want to go?
The wishes. I wish there's no wish.
No, you have to have a wish.
Really?
Okay, let me go and maybe give you some time to think because I just thought
Okay.
of one now.
Yeah, go on.
Um, I wish I knew that being married does not mean you have to be all smiles 24/7. Let me give the context. For someone who's never been married before, some years ago, I just thought, marriage is like la la land, honeymoon. Hey, honey, welcome back. I love you. I miss you. I mean, that's our life anyway, in reality. But you cannot be that 100% of the time every day. Not because not because there's a problem with you, there's a problem with your spouse, but just because there are other factors that will affect your mood. Sometimes we forget that even as individuals before we got married, we had those things. Like those things were
Yeah.
there. It affected our mood. There are days when we weren't on the best of like in the best of moods, and we probably didn't want to talk to anyone or see anyone. And we forget that that also applies in marriage in the sense that you can be with someone, and this has nothing to do with them, but you're just not in a good mood today because something happened at work maybe, and you just want your own space. When I say want your own space, you just want to be in your own head. And when those sort of things happened, or when those sort of moments came up in the relationship, I used to feel like, did I do something wrong? Am I a problem? Am I dramatic? And then I realized that these are things that are natural. These are things that even happened to us before
Yeah.
we got married. I just need to understand that nothing has changed because I thought before getting to marriage that things would just change. But we haven't really changed. We're still the same people.
Still
We
same
just
person. Yeah.
now have come together.
Yeah.
So I wish I came into the marriage with that idea, but no regrets because I've enjoyed every moment of realizing and learning and unlearning certain things.
So
So, yeah.
back to me.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I learned some skills, some skills that would help you cut down on your expenses in the house. Like carpentry. It's like what do they call them?
Like handwork,
Yeah,
or
like
is it handiwork or
Andy's
something?
and
No, I think it's handwork or
and
something. Like
no,
hard skills anyway.
just skills that
Yeah,
would help you.
yeah,
Domestic skills.
yeah.
Yeah, like carpentry,
Plumbing,
plumbing.
elect. Electrician.
just leave that electricity side
Electricity.
for the electrician. So, just I think the not really basic ones, because I think I can do not that I think I know I can do the basic ones.
Yeah.
But when it comes to when it gets technical,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe intermediate level, if I can say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Carpentry, plumbing, um, which other one?
Yeah, I think those are the main things. Like just like being able to fix
Yeah, just
some
being able to fix
things
things, yeah,
without,
beyond the
yeah,
basics. Yeah, I
like
think
being able to install something, for instance.
I
Like
can install stuff, but the
you can
beyond the
install
basics,
stuff.
what is it in this house that I have not installed?
What did you install?
I installed you. I mean, the lights, everything. I installed everything.
No, those ones are like, you know what I mean,
That
like
was that was
installations, like those technical
that was why I
installations.
said beyond the basics.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
And then the fifth from each of us, which is going to be like number 9 if we. Anyway, the fifth point. What do you wish?
Oh, back to me again.
Because I haven't thought of it. I don't know.
This one, no one will prepare you for it, but I wish I knew how our parents will perceive us the moment we are married, the moment we leave their space.
In what sense, babe?
I'm trying to say this in a way that I don't get to offend anyone, but our parents just perceive, they love us, but they just have a different idea of the children, especially when you get to that milestone of being married. There's this responsibility that they kind of
Expectations?
they have expectations and responsibilities actually
That,
that
yeah.
they impose on you. Yeah, so I wish I got a sense of it earlier before marriage, and maybe it would have been one of the things I would have discussed. I think we would have discussed those things before getting married,
Yeah.
but we have discussed them anyway.
Yeah, but
So,
not in depth in terms of like things that, yeah.
and again, I don't think even discussing those kind of things before marriage would be in depth. I think
Yeah, because you don't there are certain things
you
that you
wouldn't know
don't
what, yeah,
expect. Like you don't know what to
yeah.
expect. It will
So
just
yeah,
happen
it just
naturally
happened.
after
Yeah,
you.
so that's it.
Man, I don't honestly know which other one I can give. I wish I knew that, or I wish I knew early enough that some things are better left unsaid.
So you have told me some things that I'm not supposed to tell me.
No, I think I've said
Now I
some
see.
things.
I see.
I've maybe articulated some things in ways that I didn't mean to.
To me,
Yeah. So maybe I might have said certain things. Maybe when we're having, we have
I
a
can't
lot of,
remember any of them.
nah, because even me, I can't remember. But I know that we've had like, deep conversations sometimes when I'm trying to articulate my opinion or my thoughts or my feelings, and I use certain words or things. I say certain things, and I'm like, that's not what I meant to say. But you know how words are. Once they come out, it feels like out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaketh. So how can I explain that that
That's
is
not
not
what's in
in
your heart.
is not that's not part of the abundance of my heart. So I wish. Oh, what did I say? I wish. Yeah, I just wish I knew how to, yeah,
Articulate yourself.
articulate myself a bit better. Because talking to your sister, talking to your brother, talking to your friend, talking to your mom, your dad, like talking to anybody else
You lose guard.
is
You say
completely
anything.
different from talking to your spouse.
Yeah.
Because you guys are emotionally involved, you're intimate, and you're like,
But you should get to the point where talking to your spouse should feel like you don't have to.
no, I think we're there. Like I don't have to, do you get what I mean? But I think what the point I'm driving at is we are emotional sometimes with the things that we say to each other, that we can take it to heart really, really, like we can take it really, really seriously sometimes because we are husband and wife.
Okay.
There are certain things that I would tell my friend that even if I didn't mean, like they'll just, but if I tell my husband or my wife that, because you have such high expectations of that person,
If you tell your husband and your wife.
or your wife. Did I say and your wife?
Go ahead.
But bottom
I
line
think you're
is,
shutting down already.
yeah, I'm tired. Bottom line is, yeah, I wish I knew how to articulate myself better. But I'm learning, and it's a very good learning curve because I'm also learning some things about myself and how I articulate myself generally with other people, not just with you. Um, and yeah, like I mentioned, some things are better left unsaid.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to say certain things. And me, once something is on my mind, I want to say it. So I realized that that's not usually the best approach.
It's okay.
So that's 10 things. So 5 from us
This is
each.
the most difficult episode.
I thought this was going to be very quick.
Thank you, guys.
Oh wait, hold on. Why was it the most difficult episode?
I don't think there was ever a time that I would expect anyone, or I don't think I was ever expecting anyone to ask me, what are the 5 things you wish you knew before
Anyone but
marriage?
me.
Like, yo,
Well, okay. At 2.
this is your question. This is like jam.
Jam and waek. Sorry, babe. Bye, guys.
Imagine that this thing did not record.
I'm gonna be there.